ruining lives. And now they've indoctrinated these kids into thinking that this is the way because this is what they know.
What we saw in that video totally eviscerated his credibility.
Justin Bieber's career is teetering on the edge as shocking revelations about his past with Sean Diddy Combs emerge. Once seen as a harmless friendship, new details paint a darker picture, suggesting Bieber's life was nearly destroyed by addiction due to his association with Diddy. With Diddy facing potential arrest, Bieber's past might be dragged back into the spotlight, threatening to expose him in ways that could irreparably damage his career and even his marriage.
It was just an escape for me. I was just young, like everybody in the industry and people in the world who experiment and do.
Despite his reluctance, Bieber may be forced to confront his history with Diddy publicly. Insiders reveal that videos of a young Bieber with Diddy, once considered innocent, are now under scrutiny amid Diddy's legal troubles. As federal agents raid Diddy's homes, Bieber's connection to the embattled star could resurface with devastating consequences. With everything at stake, Bieber's silence might not be an option for much longer.
It's so funny what's happening with Diddy because this was...
The revelations paint a harrowing picture of Bieber's formative years, hinting at a more sinister side to his relationship with Diddy. Videos and photos from that era, once perceived as harmless fun, are now being reevaluated under a much darker lens. The footage of a young Bieber driving Diddy's Lamborghini or attending his infamous Atlanta parties is no longer just about an impressionable teen living his dream.
As soon as you turn 16, you know what I'm saying, I'm gonna let you rock this every time you come to LA. Yeah, this will be yours. So every time you come to LA.
These moments are now seen as pivotal points in a narrative of exploitation and manipulation.
You ain't been calling me and hanging out the way we used to hang out.
Well, I mean, you try to get in contact with me, through all my, partners and...
The implications of such statements have led to rampant speculation about what might have occurred during these periods. Did Bieber, in his quest for fame and acceptance, find himself in situations that no teenager should be exposed to? Adding fuel to the fire, former insiders have come forward with alarming claims. They allege that Diddy's parties were a breeding ground for underage drinking and substance use. Bieber, desperate to fit in and impress his idol, reportedly indulged heavily. This environment, they claim, played a crucial role in Bieber's early addiction struggles.
It can be a dependency, but yeah, first time I smoked, I don't suggest this, but I was 13. 12 or 13.
The resurfacing of these issues couldn't come at a worse time for Bieber. Over the past few months, the public's opinion of him has dramatically shifted. The wholesome image he's worked so hard to cultivate seems to be unraveling. Each new piece of evidence adds to the growing belief that his relationship with Diddy was far more damaging than previously understood.
Because you're going to be a big voice for the future, and I need them to know what the dangers are.
Absolutely.
Kim Kardashian's attempts to calm the public are falling flat. Her recent Instagram comments intended to show support for Justin and Hailey have backfired spectacularly. Critics have dredged up old photos from a 2010 LA magazine shoot featuring a then underage Bieber and a provocatively dressed Kardashian. These images, coupled with rumors of her involvement in Bieber's early exploitation, have only intensified the scrutiny on her and, by extension, on Bieber's circle of trust.
Her inner cougar with Justin Bieber.
Is this a joke?
Why they love their prey so young.
That is so embarrassing.
Speculation is rife. That new, even more damning evidence is on the horizon. Some industry insiders whisper about yet to be released videos and testimonials that could obliterate Bieber's already fragile reputation. These rumors suggest that what has been revealed so far is just the tip of the iceberg. The fear and anxiety surrounding these potential revelations are palpable, with sources close to Bieber describing him as terrified and on edge.
And in this lawsuit, he claims that essentially P. Diddy was the Epstein of the rap industry.
Hailey Bieber, caught in this whirlwind, is reportedly struggling to hold their marriage together. Friends of the couple indicate that the stress is taking a severe toll on their relationship. Despite public displays of affection, like their recent appearance at Coachella, the cracks are showing. The couple's body language at the festival, analyzed endlessly by fans and experts alike, hints at deeper issues. Justin's frequent need to publicly affirm his love for Hailey is seen by some as a desperate attempt to cling to normalcy amid the chaos. Yet, the gravity of the situation extends beyond just Bieber and his immediate circle. The entertainment industry as a whole is bracing for impact. The potential fallout from these revelations could lead to a much-needed reckoning within the industry. The Diddy-Bieber saga has already sparked discussions about the darker side of fame, particularly the exploitation of young stars.
And I remember, I don't know if you know what his voice sounds like, but I felt like I was in the presence of his mom.
Switching gears to the ever-intensifying storm around Diddy, it appears that Bieber might not be his only underage victim. The latest lawsuit alleges that Diddy, along with his longtime associate Harv Pierre and an unidentified man, assaulted a teenage woman in 2003.
Attorneys are pointing out the fact that she has actual photos in the studio. So placing her there in the studio, one of the photos, she's actually sitting on Diddy's lap.
This new Jane Doe lawsuit comes hot on the heels of 3 other women who have stepped forward in the past few months each with harrowing accounts of assault at the hands of Diddy. The accusations paint a disturbing picture of a powerful man exploiting his influence to prey on vulnerable young women. The gravity of these allegations cannot be overstated. Legal experts like Nima Rahmani speculate that Diddy could face life in prison if convicted. I wouldn't be surprised if this is another Jeffrey Epstein or an R. Kelly type of human trafficking case where we're talking about multiple victims across multiple jurisdictions over a significant period of time, Rahmani opined. The prospect of such a high-profile trial has drawn comparisons to other notorious cases, suggesting that the fallout could be monumental.
That this is the end of the Diddy story as we know it.
As Diddy vehemently denies the allegations, calling them sickening and a ploy for a quick payday, the legal and public opinion tides are against him. The detailed accounts from Jane Doe and other accusers depict a pattern of behavior that spans decades, jurisdictions, and an alarming number of victims. The new lawsuit details a nightmare scenario where the young girl was trafficked across state lines, fed copious amounts of substances, and then subjected to a series of assaults in a bathroom at Diddy's Manhattan recording studio.
And let me tell you something else. Not only should he have apologized to Cassie in that video, he should have apologized to all of the general public that he lied.
The implications of these charges are far-reaching. Diddy, who once stood at the pinnacle of the music industry, is now facing potential ruin. His media company, Revolt, has already seen him step down as chairman, and other business ventures are likely to suffer as more details emerge. Company Diageo has distanced itself from Diddy, concerned about the brand damage that his involvement could cause. The legal woes don't end there. Authorities are also investigating potential gun and firearm charges that could add to Diddy's mounting legal troubles. With such a tumultuous backdrop, Justin Bieber's alleged past involvement with Diddy is thrust into the spotlight. Should more details surface, Bieber's carefully curated public image could be shattered. If Bieber fails to address these connections, he could be sucked into the same vortex, and his reputation will be destroyed, warns an insider. Bieber, who has battled addiction and mental health issues in the past, could find himself reliving some of the darkest chapters of his life if the media and legal scrutiny intensify. The narrative surrounding Diddy's alleged crimes is dark and complex. Cassie Ventura, Diddy's ex-girlfriend, set the stage with her bombshell lawsuit, accusing him of a decade-long campaign of abuse and assault. Her claims have been a catalyst for others, emboldening more victims to come forward with their stories. As these accusations pile up, they paint a portrait of Diddy as a predator who used his power and wealth to exploit women repeatedly.
It's just crazy. Just read.
Federal agents raided Diddy's Los Angeles and Miami homes in connection to the trafficking investigation, marking a significant escalation in the case. Homeland Security confirmed that these raids were part of an ongoing federal investigation that could lead to Diddy's arrest. I don't think it's a matter of if, I think it's a matter of when Diddy will be arrested, Rahmani stated, highlighting the precarious position Diddy finds himself in. As the investigation continues, Diddy's future looks increasingly bleak. Should the charges stick, Diddy could face decades in federal prison, a fate reminiscent of other high-profile figures who have fallen from grace. The implications for those connected to him, like Justin Bieber, could be profound. With everything on the line, the unfolding drama promises to keep the public riveted as more details come to light. The specter of Diddy's potential downfall looms large, casting a shadow over the music industry and beyond. Public opinion on the Bieber-Diddy saga is divided, with fans expressing a range of emotions and viewpoints. One fan commented, "Usher knew exactly what Diddy would do to Justin. He is as guilty as anyone else who took advantage of him." This sentiment reflects a broader belief that those in Bieber's circle, including industry veterans like Usher, should have protected him better. Another fan expressed frustration with Diddy's alleged impunity, stating, "I am sorry, everyone. This man has gotten away with so many things, and it needs to stop. Somebody needs to stop him." This view underscores the public's growing impatience with repeated allegations against powerful figures and the perceived lack of accountability. The role of parents in the entertainment industry also came under scrutiny. One fan remarked, "These parents will do anything for fame. They will offer up their talented kids for monetary gain. It sickens me." This opinion highlights the ethical concerns surrounding the exploitation of young talent by those who should be their primary protectors. Overall, the consensus is clear. There is a significant outcry for justice and accountability. Fans are not only questioning the actions of Diddy, but also the complicity of others in the industry. The revelations have sparked a broader discussion about the exploitation of young stars, with many calling for systemic changes to protect them. Each comment reflects a piece of the larger narrative, painting a picture of a public that is both outraged and demanding change. But we want to hear from you. Do you think Justin Bieber should publicly address his past with Diddy, or is silence his best option? How much responsibility do you believe industry insiders like Usher hold in protecting young stars? Drop your thoughts in the comments below and join the conversation. Thanks for tuning in, and we'll catch you next time.